Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 105 of 1000 is Canedy Knowles. Hi, Canedy.
Hi,
Thanks for doing this.
of course.
Our suggestion is composing. Composing.
Composing. It sounds beautiful.
Oh, it means so much to me that you would say that. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Of course. I mean, the way that the notes play off of each other, it's like ping pong balls. It's just scintillating.
Like ping pong balls. I hadn't thought of describing it like that. That's wonderful.
Well, it's sort of the bouncy and the popping
Yes.
sound. I mean, I can't do it myself.
Oh no, it is very percussive. You're very insightful about music, and I have to say I think I was initially nervous about the idea of having a patron for my music, but you seem to get it on a very deep level, and it's a pleasure composing things at your whim, as it were.
Well, I must say that I too was nervous about taking on a patronee. I have such eccentric tastes, and to ask
Oh,
for such specific songs and art pieces, well, I thought that perhaps you would judge me.
oh, so we were both nervous for no reason at all then, because I judge you to be a wonderful person and an excellent patron and appreciator of all things artistic. And this is the space that you've set up for me is magnificent, and it's alone is incredibly inspiring.
Well, I want you to soar to the heights like Beethoven and Michelangelo.
Oh well, that's shooting pretty high. I mean,
Well, I mean, I am paying you a good amount of money.
oh, you are, and again,
I have put you up in a beautiful space.
it is a wonderful space, and I already
I
feel.
do pay for all of your art supplies and your lessons when you said you didn't know how to play the ukulele.
And I now feel very competent on the ukulele, and I owe that all to you.
So, I mean, you can't blame me if my expectations are rather high.
No, of course, it's just this, at a certain level, it's just you know, Michelangelo and Beethoven. They're
Well, there are.
world-shaking geniuses, and I would not put myself in that category certainly.
Well, do you know what they had that you also have?
Um,
A patron.
yes, no
So
doubt.
perhaps they would have just been mediocre people if they hadn't had somebody who sort of pushed them along the way.
Oh, possibly. I mean, I think both of them were prodigies, and
Oh, no, I believe Beethoven was cleaning up the garbage in the symphony space when they found him.
oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, no, I think Michelangelo was hooked on heroin. Pretty sure.
Heroin back then, all the way back
Oh,
then.
one of the
Wow.
very first cases. So, see, you too. I have not high expectations, but the only kind of expectations one should have.
Well, it can only help to push me further and higher to have
Yes,
someone.
and when will this happen? Because, well, I would like something more.
Oh well, I do. I mean, I have a new piece. It's a little rough, but I could play it for you. I mean, it's not there yet, but I'd be glad to just play a little of it for you and see if you had any guidance or.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me put on my listening hat.
It's a lovely hat, by the way.
Thank you.
I love your series of
It was
hats.
designed by my former patron.
Yeah,
No longer with us.
Oh, if someone that you supported financially before.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. They passed away.
Oh, they met an untimely end.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No,
Well,
yeah.
this piece I've tentatively titled it Wildflowers, but that's up for discussion, obviously.
Okay.
Well, here it goes.
Oh, oh.
Oh, is there? Yeah. Do you have
It,
thoughts already, or?
it was great until it went to the second movement.
Oh, okay. Well, I can work on that.
Yes.
It's just a little trifle, little country tune. So,
Yes, yeah, well, I mean, it was good for the ukulele, for sure.
Yes, thank you again for those lessons. I feel like you're disappointed in me.
Well, I'm not going to lie. At the beginning of the conversation, I was very pumped, but now I'm sensing some hesitancy in you that perhaps you're not going to reach your own potential.
Well, I will reach my potential. I just don't know. I know that I will not reach the potential of a Beethoven, for instance. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty realistic about. There's no way that I will ever compose something as great as the work of Beethoven. It's just
Are you sure about
fundamentally impossible. Yes.
Well, in that case, I have some tea here that I would love for you to drink.
Oh, that's a tea urn? That it looks so medical.
Yes, well, don't mind the skull and bones. Try this side.
Oh, well, traditionally skull and bones means that something is poisonous.
Delicious.
Delicious? Well, I don't know how things work in the upper echelons of society. I suppose it could be an ironic skull and crossbones. So I should drink this.
Yes, I am your patron.
You are, and I am very grateful.
You do as I say because I pay you.
I do, and I am grateful. It's a very strong odor. This is
It's the smell of a
hibiscus.
eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. Okay, well, thank you for your generosity.
I shall cherish all of your works.
You shall for years to come as I create more.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what an interesting flavor. What an interesting taste. I don't know that I've experienced anything.
Scene.
Excellent menacing edit there, Canedy. Fun scene. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
Oh, yes, CanadyKnowles.com. You can find everything there.
Excellent to have it all centralized like that.
Aggregated, as the word may be.
Aggregated? That sounds.
And the lines on my face during the scene was a lighting choice.
I have noticed, but I trust your judgment in that.
Yeah. It was Venetian blind. It's a new lighting technique.
Very fancy. Very fancy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have everyone do that from now on.
You should.
Yes. Thank you so much, Candy.
Thank you so much, Morgan. It was a pleasure.
One for me too. Take care.
Bye, honey.